wondering the way I'm attacking, brutally rapping, raping the fucking alphabet while the beat's actually snapping. I'm not even dissing, or am I literally pissing on people's careers and discographies that will think it is heaven? But I'm not done, fucking dumbass, I'm still going. Just like how Luca keeps pinging me like the whole morning. Look, I ain't a grammar without no knowledge of internet. You ping, ping, and ping me every time you send one message, man. That's cause you don't respond. That's because I'm not wasting my time with you. I got a life to live and unlike you, I just got shit to do. You're part of the reason I left the entire community. Let me say that again, I left the community. Had to say it twice cause Phoenix doesn't seem to understand. We were never close, we just did music, talked a little bit. Asking me what happened in a GC, bitch please, are you illiterate nigga? I left the community. Preparing your funeral. Preparing your funeral. Preparing your funeral. My legacy is indisputable. Preparing your funeral. Preparing your funeral. Preparing your funeral. My legacy is indisputable. Preparing your funeral. Preparing your funeral. Preparing your funeral. My legacy is indisputable. Preparing your funeral. Preparing your funeral. Preparing your funeral. My legacy is indisputable. A lot of people wanna start shit with me in the rogue. Don't light a fucking fire where you can handle the smoke. Cause y'all the types of motherfuckers that be offended by everything. Cry about people misgendering you in every joke, even the soft test. Just like your dad's dick, big's bad in the bed. Mama screaming, pull out, quit. But he did, ain't came into a JJ. Even peed a little bit, and 9 months later came a little shit. Failed abortion, but the pills did affect the baby, lots of distortions. Brain blown out of proportion. She grew up to dye her hair blue and be a fat person. Chronically online scoliosis in her spine. Bad seeing eyes, persona is a feline. First suit sitting in her closet. She put it on once and got spring locked in it like Michael, don't leave me here. Don't do it. My legacy is indisputable. legacy is indisputable.